All right, welcome back to Velshi and Rule. Just moments ago, we learned that former Special Envoy Kurt Volker, who is the Special Envoy to Ukraine, the EU Ambassador Gordon Sondland, this man, and diplomat Bill Taylor, who's the acting ambassador to Ukraine, used the encrypted messaging app WhatsApp to communicate with each other about Ukraine. And a person with knowledge of the situation confirms to NBC News that Sondland spoke to the president by phone on September the 9th before responding to the U.S. ambassador to Ukraine's text about it being, quote, crazy to link Ukraine assistance to help with a political campaign. All of this is highly unorthodox for State Department people to go to an encrypted app to start talking about things. And if you see on the screen at the bottom of it, it says, if you still have concerns, I recommend you give Lisa Kenna or S a call to discuss them directly. We've heard that S refers to the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo. Now, all this comes as earlier today, chairs of 3 House committees announced their plans to subpoena Gordon Sondland. He was supposed to testify today, but the Trump administration blocked him from testifying as part of the House Democrats' impeachment inquiry into President Trump. Joining us is one of the Democrats serving on the House Oversight Committee, Illinois Congresswoman Robin Kelly. Congresswoman, thank you for joining us. What do you make of the late breaking news that Sondland was talking to Trump? Sondland, who's the ambassador to the EU, so we're still a little puzzled as to why he was involved in this whole thing to start with. But he was talking to President Trump and talking to the acting ambassador to Ukraine on an encrypted app.
Hearing it actually from you guys, it's unbelievable. But again, knowing this administration, it's not unbelievable that something like this would happen.
That's what Stephanie keeps saying. I don't know why we're all surprised by this.
Right.
However, you did get up this morning thinking that you were going to hear, apparently Gordon Sondland also got up this morning thinking he was going to testify, and then that all changed. What are the rest of us who aren't in politics supposed to think about that?
Well, I mean, I would think there's a lack of transparency, there's obstruction going on, there's interference going on. I don't think we should be surprised about that either, even though he agreed to testify. 12:30 a.m., there's a voicemail left that he isn't. So it's just further obstruction of the inquiry.
So what do you do about that? Because you could say it's inappropriate, it's obstruction, but as far as the news cycle goes, if Gordon Sondland was going to share information today that would be damaging to the president, we'll never know it, or at least we won't know it today. That's a win for the president.
Well, not necessarily. I think that people are looking at that he has something to hide. I think it depends on, what lens you're looking at it through. People that support the president, his base, may think it's a win for him, but those that do not support him don't think it's a win. They think that he's obstructing the impeachment inquiry, that he's hiding, he's not being transparent. I just think, it's how you look at the president and what he's been doing. And from the polling, it looks like more and more people, agree with what we're doing. It rises, it seems like, every day. So I think it's negative what he's doing. It's not good for him.
So, the president continues he called Congress a kangaroo court today. He says Adam Schiff should be impeached. As far as he's concerned,
he has a lot of names for all of us.
You got names for all of you. But in his view, one would assume the further he can stay from Congress, the more he can keep his people away from it, the better. Democrats seem to have a different view of this, that the obstructing of the investigation should be seen by people as an obstruction of the impeachment, of the actual investigation, and that should have its own consequences. How do you articulate that to your constituents?
Well, we're in recess, so it's our district work period, and I've been all over my district. And what people whispered to me, even though I'm not there to speak about impeachment, I had a census briefing last night, and people whisper in my ear, impeach, impeach, impeach. I hear that over and over in my district. Not everyone, but people feel that he's hiding, he's not being transparent, and that, par for the course, he's obstructing. It's not new what he's doing, and the name calling is not new. And the lying is not new either.
Hey, MSNBC fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there and click on any of the videos here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. You can get more MSNBC for free every day with our newsletters. Just visit msnbc.com/newsletters to sign up now.